month we're buying shoes for the grandkids because they grow out of those things so fast. Also, one thing that we don't do, we know that financial education, financial literacy is not taught in school. So it is up to us, parents, to teach our kids about financial literacy. So this is a perfect time, right, to get them involved, to get them included. Teach them, hey, we're going school shopping, but we have a budget, right? Teach them what a budget is so that you don't overspend. Hey, we have $200 for shoes. We're not going to spend more than $200 in shoes. We have $500 for clothing. So help them through that process. Help them understand the value of money, because the best time to start is now. Don't wait till they go to school expecting the school system to educate our kids about money. So you want to do it now, while you are shopping, while you are setting things up for them. And I'm sure that they will appreciate you by teaching them the value of money early, right? Also, guys, do not go into debt, right, for school shopping. And I know you won't, because you would have a budget for it. If you have to put things on credit card and getting hit with that 19, 20, 24%, don't do it, right? So set a pace, buy what you can, buy as much as you can on cash, because those clothes going to end up costing you more. So again, we need to avoid going into debt. This is one of the financial pillars, right? So we've gone over the financial pillars in the past. I'll mention them again: budgeting, debt management, savings, investment, and protection. So again, debt management, we need to avoid, right, Max?
Yeah.
We need to avoid credit cards, because our debt increased so much by going shopping during the season. So parents are leveraging credit cards, and we shouldn't be leveraging credit card unless we really have to. But I hope that you guys are budgeting, and because it's really gonna cost you more money. So your input, Max, I know you have a son, so what are you doing with your son now? You're teaching him, what are the tools that you're teaching him now?
I mean, he's 2 now, so
He's still, okay, yes, still.
he's 2.
Because when he goes to
now
the
he's
store,
trying to teach his mom, not
Yeah.
not him. So
Yeah.
he's gonna get there. Trust me.
yeah. So hey, because when they go to the store, they want everything, right? It's okay to say no, you can't have it, right? Because when I go shopping with mine, they want everything in that cart. So as parents, again, it starts that early. Teach them, no, you cannot have the cookies, the juices, and everything. So definitely. So now, I guess that's a good segue. So I know your baby is 2. But for kids who understand, is there anything we can teach them? Like, what age you think that financial literacy should start?
I would say middle school, the best
Middle
time.
school?
I would say
Okay,
that, because they start understanding life.
Okay,
They start,
okay.
hanging out with friends and stuff. That's the best time. To me, that's
Yeah.
the best time.
So I start mine a little bit earlier. Like my grandson is 4. They have piggy banks, so we give them money. So yeah, if you give you $1 for whatever he does for me, you're not gonna spend the whole dollar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna spend 70% and put some change, whatever changes left, put it in the piggy bank. So I think you should start probably a little bit earlier than that, because they want things, right? My 10-year-old, he loves getting gift cards for that Fortnite. So again, I have to teach them. If I give you $25, you cannot buy skin for $25. You have to spread it out, right? So middle school. So what are a couple of things that we can do starting at that age to set the kids up for success financially?
Help them budget. That's the first thing I would say. Help them budget their money. start saving for them.
Okay, okay.
And the thing is, everything you're doing for your kids, you got to tell them what you're doing.
Yes,
You
yes.
got, hey, I'm gonna open an account for you. Hey, I'm gonna give you an IUL. I'm gonna give you like
Allowance. So,
I'm gonna, so you have to tell them exactly what's going on. So the kids can learn from you. That's, to me, that's the perfect example.
how, like, should we give our kids allowances, and should there be parameters, rules around allowances? Should we give them allowance for everything, taking the trash out, washing the dishes?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we should
Yeah.
make them work for their money.
Exactly. Make them do the yard,
Yes.
the grass,
Okay.
and pay them. If they do a great job, let's say, hey, you're gonna do the grass, or you're gonna do, the yard, or whatever. If they do a great job, you pay them accordingly. You pay them accordingly. If you satisfy, you pay them. If you're not satisfied, you don't have to pay them.
Really, because they're living for
As
free,
simple
right?
as that, right?
They're living for
Yeah.
free, right?
Tell them, hey, nothing is free in this earth. You have to work hard, very, very hard, to earn it.
So, yeah, absolutely. So, open a savings account. So, that great idea. Take them with you and teach them, hey, we're giving the allowance. You need to save some of your money and not spend all of it, right? So, and then just show them the different types of savings, how they can grow their money, because a lot of us, we find ourselves in debt because we were not taught the value.
Exactamente.
The value of
Yeah.
money, of savings, right? You'll still be the owner, so you will be opening a custodial account for your kids, right? You'll be managing that money, right? And they'll be on the account, and when they need something, instead of you just giving them the money, you say, hey, you saved some money like 2-3 months ago, you want this now, let's go get it. Show them how to do transaction. And one thing that they used to teach in school is budgeting, is balancing a checkbook. Some people don't. Do you know what a checkbook is? What?
You're gonna tell me now. You're gonna tell me. What is it? What is it?
Millennials don't know what a checkbook
what
is,
is it?
right?
What
Yeah,
is it?
it's a booklet that you write your transactions. Now, hey, with the advent of computer, whatever, it's great to have to balance. Some people just don't. They just swipe and they hope and pray that it goes through. But we should not be living like that. You should know what you have, right? So balancing a checkbook. So even though it may sound archaic to some, but we still need to bring those concepts to our kids, showing them, hey, this is how much you have. If you take this much out, that's how much, you would have left, so that they know, and next time they need, how much they have available to them, right? So we should not just be, freely giving the kids money. We need to show them, hey, you work hard, you save your money, you can spend your money, but you need to spend your money in those parameters so that you don't outspend your savings, right? So again, it's stewardship is good, and we are faith-based, so we are going to talk, about it. So not only tell them your view, but also what God says about money, because we are called.
What God says about money.
Yes,
yeah,
right?
I want to know exactly what God says about
we need
money.
we need to be good stewards of our money. Some people, people will say, oh yeah, they misquote a lot of verses in the Bible saying money is the root of all evil. No, it's how you use it, right? Money is mentioned over 2,000 times in the Bible. So God wants us to be prosperous. He wants us to know about money. He wants us to have money, but he wants us to be good manager over what he gives us, right? Everything we have belongs to him, right? So we have to not only to support our family, share with our family, share with our community, but also give him his portion. So you need to teach kids too. They're not, you give them $1. It's okay if you're taking them to church, say, hey, you need to give 5 cents, you need to give 10 cents, right? Again, it's teaching them early the things that they need to be successful citizen, and that includes giving back to God, being good steward, right? So again, building financial freedom. When we talk about financial freedom for families, that includes the kids too, right?
Of course, of course.
So everything that we are doing, right? So we need to be including the kids. So back to school is a great reminder that our kids should, right, be part of the financial planning. So what I teach my clients when I sit down with someone, you need to have a plan, financial plan. Some people, you need that 1 year, that 3 year, that 5 year, that 10 year, that 15 year, right? Financial plan. And that should include the kids, because you're not only budgeting for back to school, but also college planning, right?
Yep.
That first car, right? So, and you don't have to wait.
So you mean like when the tax season come, save this money instead of spending it?
I am glad you bring that up. Oh my God, yes. So a lot of parents, they don't know. It's like, okay, that money comes, right? They're gonna buy them that new bag or buying the kids new sneakers. It's okay,
Of course,
it's okay.
of course.
But what I teach my parents is like, use that money, right? Use that money for your kids' future. Because the informed, or we call them the elites, what separates them from those who do not have is information, okay, knowledge. So that's why we are here, sharing the knowledge with our parents. Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. So when you guys get that tax money, don't go spend it on yourself. It's not for you. It's a tax credit for your child. So leverage that money to start building financial freedom for your kids. Don't wait. A lot of us in the black and brown community, we are always behind on the 8 ball, 11 ball, whatever, right? Because guess what? We are starting off so wrong. We starting off going to college, accumulating a lot of debt. But guess what? The elites, they are setting up their kids the moment that they are born. Right?
Of course, of course.
Do you know that those who are informed, right? Like as soon as their kids have a social security number, you know what they're doing for them? They're getting a life insurance policy for them.
Definitely, especially IUL.
Yes.
Definitely.
So, so we're gonna expand in not only you getting your kids, fresh for the school year. I love seeing all of those pictures that will be posted, because everybody's gonna be posting the kids' pictures. But also we need to make sure that the kids, just like us, right? They need to be protected. Things happen, they look fresh, but what do you have in place to protect them if they get sick? It hurts me when I'm seeing that parents are begging online, GoFundMe, because of their kids get sick. When, right? You could have set something aside for your kids the same way. Yes, we are financial professionals. We talk about insurance. And this is the main thing that we focus on, because we realize our community, they don't like, they are afraid
of life insurance, because they think like it's about dying.
It's about dying.
No. There's so many options in life insurance.
Exactly.
So
no, the sky is not falling. You're not gonna die.
Nothing like that. You can use it like a bank account.
Exactly. So so for your kids, the informed, the elites, right? As soon as the kids have their social security number, they are opening a savings account for them, leveraging life insurance, because you're not only using it, like you said, as your bank. You can, if they get sick, and we're seeing more than ever. I don't know if it always existed, we just didn't know about it now. With internet, with the advancement of social media, we are seeing so many kids.
And
sick.
also you can set a business for your kids too, right?
Exactly.
That's something I'm very big on that. You know, set up a business for your kids, like buy life insurance and IUL for the business, and then help your kids grow. Like Mr. Donald J. Trump, his parents did the same thing. So people gonna say in life it's a luck. It's not about luck.
No,
life is not
planning.
Luck. Exactly. Planning for the future. Securing the future, saving generation.
Yes.
So that's something I wanted to mention.
Yes, so absolutely. So get that policy for your kids, not only putting away the money that when they turn 16, you don't have to go into debt to get them a car, right? You can use it for college. If they don't want to go to college, you can help them opening their first business with it. This is a strategy that, life insurance, you can use it like your bank, as Max said, that for whatever that you want. So don't be afraid. Your kid is not going to die. Actually, you are doing them a favor. You are blessing them by setting them up. Again, not to mention, kids are getting sick just like adults, right? Why should you be going on Facebook doing GoFundMe because your kid is going through life? Life be laughing. Life will be lifing. So when things happen, just like you, when they get sick, you don't have to depend on your savings, or you don't have to depend on your community to take care of your kids. So you can get life insurance with living benefits for your kid. Also, the other thing that we don't realize that the Inform is doing is that instead of doing a 529, another thing you can use the insurance for, like Max mentioned, the IUL, right? Again, it is debatable. Some people will say, hey, IUL is the worst thing ever. Hey, I'm not here to debunk that. I'm not here to debate that. Hey, everybody has their own experience, but do not let your blessing pass you because of somebody else's experience. Not all licensed agents are the same. There are some don't know how to structure the policies correctly. But
And then so, like, if you don't know how to structure the policy, reach out to somebody,
Yes,
so,
yes.
I mean,
those agents, yes.
Exactly.
So, some people say, hey, I'm putting money away in the Florida prepaid or in the 529. What I normally ask my clients is that, do you really know how it works? Some people don't know that the 529, it's great to be proactive, to be setting up for your kids, but if they want to go cross state, they may not be able to do it. They can, if it's set up in Florida, you can only go to school in Florida. And if they don't go to school, guess what? You're going to be penalized. After all, the money is in the market. Do you really want to risk your kids' savings? So know what you have, and there are alternatives to everything in life. So the IUL is a great alternative to the 529 due to the fact that it's not in the market. You're not losing money. You can use it for whatever you want for them in life, whether it is college planning, first car, home. Listen, one of the things I learned is like us, when we're going to school, we're taking loans, but guess what? The elites, they have the money for their kids, they're buying a house. Guess what? They're not buying a one bedroom, they're buying a multiple room and sublease and then help the kids pay for college, which is why some people, after 4 years, 6 years of college, they have very little debt because their parents set them up properly to avoid going into the debt trap. So, anything else that you want to talk about?
I wanted to mention something.
Uh-huh.
I know there's some life insurance. They have like something called autopilot.
Uh-huh.
So basically, you don't have to pay a manager to manage your money or to manage your business, whatever.
Yes.
But it can be autopilot, right?
Yes.
So you don't have to pay, like I said.
For the rest of your life.
You don't have to pay for the rest of your life.
Yes.
It's autopilot.
Yes.
The life insurance one itself,
Yes.
only thing you gotta do, give somebody a call. I'm not gonna mention either you
Max or myself, call us, right?
So, yeah, give somebody a call, and then they're gonna definitely set you for the future.
Yes, so definitely. So Max, one of the things that people think, okay, so why should I start paying insurance for my kids, at that early age, at that young age, is that you don't have to pay the policy for the rest of their lives, right? You can pay it for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 20 years. Depends on how you want to leverage it, how much money you want them to have at a certain age. So you just pay the 10, 15, 20 years, 30 years, and then it goes on autopilot. You don't have to put any more money in the policy, but it will continue to grow. So again, we are licensed financial professionals. I am in Florida. We can serve, and Max is based. Where are you based at?
I'm in Kansas,
Okay,
you know.
so
I'm
you're
on
not
vacation.
in Texas anymore.
No,
Okay?
no, I'm in
You're not
Kansas.
in Kansas.
So I take this vacation especially to, you know, to talk about the life insurance and, you know,
Okay,
help kids,
good.
help people, you know, set their future, you know. Yeah.
Good.
If somebody wanna reach out to you in Florida, reach out to you. If somebody is in Kansas, wanna reach out
So
to
you wanna
me.
give your Kansas friends, you know, I don't know who's watching. So you can give your number. So if you guys wanna reach out to Max.
Yeah, my number is 727-712-6217. It's gonna be the same Max Cantu in Facebook,
Okay.
Instagram, you know.
So you can follow them.
Yeah, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and you know, which other app? I forgot, you know. I got
TikTok.
bad memory. TikTok. Yeah, so follow me. It's gonna be the same Max Cantu, the Cantu you knew before or whatever. And there's something I'm not gonna mention is my project. The project I have a project I'm working on. That's something, you know, for the future. I'm not gonna mention that. You know, I didn't come here for that. So
Max has a passion for finance. So I'm gonna say it. He is currently working his doctorate degree in business administration with a concentration in finance. And as you know, finance make the world go round. So I am glad that you're putting yourself in a position to serve our community, because we need you to teach us, right, how to manage, how to get out of debt, build that wealth, and leave a legacy. Because what good is it to come here and leave nothing behind? So, but again, that start with financial education, with giving your clients the right mindset, right? Starts in the mind. Again, we know that we have to unlearn our community and help them relearn, you know, the principles of finances. So it is good. Hey, I'm proud of you as a, you know, young man, retired vet, and you are working in a doctor. You should be proud of that. You should let them know. So yeah, so we have a future doctor here. So very proud of you. And again, I am very grateful to have met you and be able to collab on this relaunching the Financial Freedom Hour. So definitely. So let's see. So if you can give me like 3 takeaways from the conversation that you want people to be reminded of or to be doing. So give me 3 things that your audience should be doing.
So the only thing they should be doing, calling us. You know, I mean, so we have other things to do today.
Yes.
So I have a lot of project I'm working on right now. Only thing you guys gotta do is calling me. My number, I said that already, right?
Yes.
My Instagram is the same Max Cantu that you knew before. You know, school. Same Max Cantu, you know. It's gonna be the same Max Cantu. I will never change. It's gonna be your Max Cantu. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and also what else?
Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what other social media. I don't know. I don't follow you like that.
Okay. My number is 727-712-6217.
Okay, great.
Call me.
So, again, I thank you guys. I am super excited to have relaunched the program. And again, yes, we talked about back to school because that's the season that we are in. Making sure that you are staying in alignment with your finances when setting your kids up for success. So not only sending them to school fresh, but also making sure that you have a layer of protection. We don't like it, we don't want it, but we are living in a world where we have a lot of sick people. Our kids are getting hurt, they're getting shot, they are getting sick. So we need to put them in a position, right, to get coverage. You can leverage, right, different strategy. Now, am I saying you need to do this? You know, have something in place for your kids that when life happens, if they get sick, that you can leverage, right? Again, sticking to that budget. We went through the pillars of finances. Budgeting is the number one. So get your budget in place for your family, for your kids. Again, we are here to help you. So as I always say, so I give my clients a free financial analysis. I don't need you to come buy life insurance. You may not need life insurance. You may be overcovered, undercovered, but I am here to help you through your financial journey. So reach out to me. My number is 352-809-9037. 352-809-9037 on all social media except TikTok. I am Daniella Noel. So on TikTok,
Yes,
I am Danny_DMD, right? The money doctor. So definitely I am here to serve you guys. Reach out to me if you have any questions, and please comment, share this live so that we can spread the news. Yes, there are some people in the community who cares about you, who wants to help you in your financial journey. So thank you. I see you guys next week. So the new time is 1 o'clock. So we've changed it from 4. We used to meet on Wednesday at 4. Now it's going to be on Mondays at 1 o'clock. So looking forward to seeing you next week. Max is not going to be here, but I don't know. Maybe next time you come.
I already give my number, everything.
So thank you. That's a wrap.